All right, cool. Sweet. So the plan is what I'm doing is you're over here. I'm I'm experimenting with doing this live stream because I want to do a big live stream on. So the usual upload is on a Wednesday, my time, wherever you are. So next week, next Wednesday is going to be the first Wednesday where we don't have the an episode to show because we've just finished the Bounty Hunter's Den. So the next one that's coming up is pretty exciting, and I'm pumped about it. I can't wait to get started. But anyway, so I thought next week what I'd do is on Wednesday I'd do a big live stream and kind of talk through all the details and like go through this is what we're going to try and accomplish. Because this time, a little hint, what I'm going to do is a lot like with the Particle City scene, right? Where with Particle City I was kind of making it on the fly and we were doing it together. So I was only ever about one episode ahead. So if you haven't worked it out, the Bounty Hunter's Den was a little different. I did it all in advance because we were having a baby, and I knew I wouldn't be around to like actually, make episodes and put them up. So I actually made a ton of episodes in advance for that one, and I was posting them up. And yeah, that was why I wasn't interactive with that one. But that's cool. It was good. I wanted to keep the channel going, so it did. It worked. Great. But this next series, I'm going to be around for it. So I'm going to be kind of doing it on the fly, staying about an episode ahead so that, as people give feedback and comments and stuff, I can make adjustments and make stuff work. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then, but next week we'll start with like a big breakdown because I haven't made the whole thing, right? So I don't have a big trailer to reveal it to you because we haven't actually made it yet. So we're going to make it together. And, but I want to talk about a couple of ideas, a couple of things I want to try, give you some vision, for where it's going to go and talk through the image. So so we got 11 people here. It's probably a good chance to show you the image that I've been teasing. So this, I'll give you a bit of preamble. This image, so this is just a test image that I did. So I've kind of mocked it up a little bit and wanted to have something to kind of show where we're going. So, oh, good. Thanks, Pop Nerd. That's awesome that Particle City helped you out. It's not like an image from like the scene as we're going to make it. So when we actually make it, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit more advanced and stuff. This was kind of thrown together quick. I literally did this in a couple of hours, not the whole image. So part of it is there's two spaceships. Okay. Well, there's going to be more than that, but anyways, there's two spaceships. You've seen little glimpses of them. And one of the things that is, I think, really difficult with tutorials is when you watch a series, sometimes you get like, I don't know, you want something really cool and it involves a lot of modeling, right? And modeling takes forever and is really slow. And it's like, I don't know, it's not always the best entertainment. It's not the best watching fun. And you're not really learning kind of cool tips and tricks when you're watching a modeling tutorial. You're kind of just watching someone, loop cut and extrude over and over again. So my plan was this, all right? You can tell me what you think about it. This is the plan. My plan was to make these cool spaceships. So I've got my hero ship and I've got this other spaceship that's sort of the bad guy in the scene. And I wanted to make those in advance. So I've actually completed those ships. And I wanted to put something together as sort of a special thing for Patreon and for the Blender Market. So what I've done is I've kind of made those spaceships and they're going to be like an asset that the Patreon supporters get if they're at that $9.99 tier and up. And then in those tutorials, I'm going to kind of separate off and give to them so that they can get this like how to model these spaceships. So that the main series, when we kick off together in hopefully 2 weeks' time, maybe into next week, we'll see. What I wanted to do was kick off with the ships already made because the focus is going to be on making the scene and making all the action and stuff. I don't want to give too much away, but don't worry, like you're not missing out by we're not starting with modeling the ships. It means that you don't have to wait 10 weeks for these ships to get built slowly, one episode at a time, so that we can actually get into the really exciting stuff. So anyways, you can let me know what you think of that. That's my plan right now. So let me show you the image and then we'll wrap up the stream. Oh, yeah. Did you see it? It was a glimpse. Hang on. I'm looking for it. Here it is. Images. This is a great test for me, by the way. I'll be able to get more organized in the future with other stuff. There we go. All right, you ready? Here we go. Screen share. There. All right, so there's the image. So this is where we're going. And this is just a glimpse of it. All right. So one of my thoughts, and I'll talk more about this next week in the live stream on Wednesday. So, but the plan is we're going to really map out a pretty epic scene. And there's a couple of things I want to explore and do in this scene. So what we're going to do is when we actually start this series, we're going to have the two spaceships are going to be built already. And we're just going to launch in. And the idea is you bring your own ship to the table. You bring your own kind of, something like that to the table to put into the scene. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create some pretty cool stuff. But I won't go into it. But and I'm still open to have my arms twisted a bit, with this. I still haven't decided 100% if I like this idea of just giving the ship modeling tutorials to the patrons and stuff. I was still going to decide that. I just want to make sure that I don't leave Patreon behind. But I'm new to all this, so I'm still kind of learning. I'm trying to figure out how to make everybody happy. But anyways, I admit that there's probably no way to make everyone happy. That's impossible. What am I even trying to do? So anyways, I hope you're excited by the way this looks. I hope you're excited about where it's going, and I can't wait for the live stream next week when we talk all about the in-depth plan and stuff. But let me know between now and then. I mean, I know everyone's going to say, I want to see the modeling tutorials. I assume that's what everyone's going to say. I don't know. Anyways, the two options are, I think it's the best thing is to actually kick off with, let's start making these asteroids, getting the scene going, getting the dynamics happening, and then really kind of mapping out the really exciting stuff that we're going to do, as opposed to having like 10 weeks of, modeling tutorials. I think there's going to be I think it's 10 episodes possibly. To get these ships put together. So it's a lot, because I wanted to do like really, really slow, methodic kind of modeling, because I'm running into something with detail. Usually with my tutorials, if you notice, like I love the procedural stuff. And I love I love being able to like quickly make something that looks amazing. So like with the particle city, it was really fun to have a really cool, the cityscape with like some simple geometry that we could throw together really quick, so that you get this impressive scene fast. That's something that I really enjoy. And modeling is a really slow process that you can't really shortcut. It just takes a long time. You just got to do it. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. If you're happy with that and you're keen to just jump into the fun action stuff, then let's do it. If you're really, really keen on finding out how to make these ships, then I'm open to that and maybe figuring out another way of doing it. But definitely the Patreon, they're going to have them right away. So they get everything early anyway. So if you're interested in that, check out the Patreon. There's some cool rewards there. They're going to be getting the assets. Now is actually a great time to become a patron. Like even if you want to do the thing where you like become a patron for a month and then unsubscribe, because what you're going to get right now, if you, especially at the $9, the $10 tier, if you get in at $10 tier, you can download all of the Bounty Hunter's Den project files right now. And I'm going to update that link soon. So that tier changes every time I start a new series. The current series that's available goes away, and you can only get whatever's coming for the current series at that tier. So right now, if you got in on it, technically right now you could get both, 2 for the price of 1. Listen to me, I'm like a marketing genius. Anyways, yeah, hope you're excited. I'm excited. Yeah, I'll see you next week. So Wednesday, set your times. I'll try and figure out a good time to do this at. It's probably going to be around now. We will talk in detail about what's coming, where we're going, and what we're going to do with these spaceships in this image, and what my plans are. And it'd be great to again get everybody's feedback and input. I love it. I love it when you guys contribute and let me know what you want, where you're going, and how it's all feeling. So anyways, that's really important. So, all right, great. I'm going to stop now and get back to work. I've got some more tutorials to record. So I will do that and leave you. But thanks for bearing with my technical difficulties and for helping me figure out this live streaming thing. It was good to do a test run. So anyways, yeah, we'll have fun doing more next week. So I will see you on Wednesday. All right. Catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Wait, I should wave. There. Okay, bye. Good to see everybody. Awesome. Oh, yeah, thanks. Great plan. Awesome. I'll read all the chat. Man, I don't know how live streamers do this. This is tricky. You got like, there's chat, and then there's the video, and then there's the stream, and then there's the stuff you want to show, and then you got all your passwords on the other screen. You don't want to accidentally show those. Man, this YouTube business is crazy. Alrighty, thanks for watching. I will catch you next week. See you. Bye.